Good night. How y'all doing? Just to continue on believe the unbelievable. My name is Irma J, Spiritual Divine. I'm here to continue on with belief in the unbelief. Now, I left off at we had finished talking about the wall with the Israelite possessing their land, and the wall did came down. So if you believe and you have faith, it can come down. You can tear walls down. You can make mountains move. So God's judgment on the Canaanites and the provision of Israel was fulfilled. So the wall came down. So it was fulfilled. They were able to take their land, but they had to drive out other enemies out pretty much the land because it was pretty much big. So that was just the beginning to get in there. So the story of Joshua in the city of Jericho is the reminder of the holiness of God. Now, the supreme power of God in the reality that no obstacles is too big to stand in the way when God is at work. Because see, when God at work, God and He have a plan, He gonna put that plan in motion. And see, when God at work and nothing impossible, and nothing can get in His way that He can do. So we have two situations here, unbelievable. Something that looked at unbelievable that can be done. And that was the handwork of God that perceived the impossible. Nothing too hard for God that you can't have. You can't have unbelief. You have to have faith that it can be done. Now, we talked about the little boy. Now, the disciple could not drive it out because he had unbelief. So that means the boy father had unbelief, because he saw how the disciple could not drive it out. But when he saw Jesus drive the spirit out, then he told Jesus, help me to overcome my unbelief. Because see, he had unbelief when he saw that the disciple could not do it. And he saw how Jesus drove that spirit out, so he believed that anything is possible. Now, too, we had talk about the wall. That looked impossible for this big wall to come down when they just had to walk around the city for 6 days, and on that 7th day, just shout loud as you can, and this wall start coming down. So we have two unbelievable things that God done that only you cannot have belief. You have to believe and you have to have faith. That just like when Jesus said, "Move that mountain," you can have a faith small as a mustard seed. If you have some kind of faith, you can move that mountain, but you can't have unbelief. That's just like with your trials, your battle. You have to believe. That's just like me, all kind of stuff going on. I'm still believing that I'm going to go to the finish line. I don't have no doubt. I have belief and faith that I'm going to keep on pressing my way through. And that's how y'all have to do, no matter how your situation is. You have to believe. Don't have doubt in your situation, in your battle. Don't have doubt. Believe that you're going to press your way through. Believe that you're going to win. Believe that nothing can stand in your way, that you can move mountains. Because in your battle, sometimes you got to move mountains, and you have all kind of stuff coming from the left and right. You can't have no doubt. If you got that doubt, you gotta block that out. Block it out, because you have too much coming at you to be having doubt. You got to believe and have faith that you can move that battle, that you can move that mountain. And Jesus said, "Ain't nothing impossible. Ain't nothing impossible." But you got to believe, and you got to have faith that it can be done. So I hope you enjoy this word, and remember that no matter what's coming at you, no matter how your battle is, your situation is, you're able to move mountains. Because that's power in Jesus' name. You use Jesus' name and don't have no doubt and believe that you can do it. You can do it. You can move mountains, and you can keep on pressing your way through. Don't never give up, no matter how things look. Don't never give up. You have faith and you keep on pressing your way through. Thank you, and y'all have a blessed night.